Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Arthenex Plays Big Pharma. All right. So, after a long wait, we are closing in on finally being able to produce the reduces anxiety medication. Which is going to make us a boatload of money. The only sad thing is we can only make one production line of it with our current setup, unless we wanted to get rid of one of our other production lines, which we might do. How profitable are our other production lines? Wow, this one's down to an E, huh? Well, we might get rid of that one. The antibiotics settled out at a B, so it's making a nice profit. Profit from this has dropped in half. Oh, our research completed. I should probably pause the game. All right. So we can now build a cryogenic condenser. So we're going to build that here. And then I'm curious to see this is process time 2. We could actually we could set up a parallel production line for this. Have to think about that. All right, we now have produces anxiety, and this is concentration 20, and we need to get the concentration all the way down to 2. Making a parallel production line for this does not seem plausible, considering how many distillers we're going to need. Well, I don't know. Maybe we would need to I don't know that we're going to be able to use distillers if we want to do parallel production lines. You're going to have to use ionizers. Let's try. Yeah, so those are all process time 1. So if we do another multi-mixer, we set it up. We'd have to move this one. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it. I'm not seeing one. Because the belts can't cross each other. So if I move this one to here, for example, that might be possible. Might be possible. Let's see. So I move this one to there. So I put a belt that goes like that. I just don't see any way. I just don't see any way for these to get around here without crossing. So I was to build another multi-mixer. Like here. Yeah, the outlet has to cross one of the outlet has to cross one of the ends. The only way it doesn't have to is if I use another import. If I set this up like here. That would work, but I'd have to import that twice. Still, it's probably worth it. Well, let's see, will this even work? If I bring this around. Theory, it works. I move this. No, because then there's no way to get around to the other side of that one. If I move this over here, I can get that one to both of them, but the other one, no matter how I do it, crosses the outline. If I set them up like this, that might work. So I bring that one. So bring that one to the first one. But how do I get it around the other one? I don't see any way to do it. Unless I put the whole... It's like I have to put the whole production line inside the loop. So I could loop one all the way around to the other side. Like but I would want to do it like that. So now I can bring this one to here, but there'd be no way to get this one to here. If I moved them over one, now I can bring this one to here and also run it down to here. If I went all the way around and then built the output line, no, but then the output line would have to cross that at some point. I don't see a way to do it. It's like a logic puzzle. There's just no way. There's no way you can bring two inputs if I like ran one of the inputs from down here. Would that work? I could run this one to here. So I could run this one to there, this one to there, this one to here, and this one to there. Okay, that would work. And then run the output line back around. Yeah, okay, that would work. Here to there, and to there, here to there, here to there. Yeah, that would work. So is there a way to make that work with this setup that I have? I'd have to do so now I can run this to here and here, this to here, and like, oh, down here all the way up to here, and then do the output. This still does not give me very much room for the output though. Okay, what I'm going to need to do, I think, is move this down to here. Set these up a little bit differently. Okay. And then Yeah. And then like that. That. Like that.
Insufficient upgrade points.
Import. Okay. Yes. That works. Let me clean this up. Okay. And then I just need to dissolve this like a ton. So let's do... Oh. First we need to run it through the cryogenic condenser. Like... So... Except we want to do 2 cryogenic condensers in parallel. Yeah, in fact, what I want to do is... do something like, and then another cryogenic condenser. Let's see, this is process time 2, and this is process time 2. So I could actually potentially have so each mixer is going to spend 2 to process, and each cryogenic condenser is going to spend 2 to process. I'm going to figure out the right ratio here. So the first second it goes here, second it goes there. It goes here. Do I need like 4 cryogenic condensers here in order to make this work efficiently? If I send... So one pill is going to be leaving here every 2 seconds and going into the cryogenic condenser. It's going to take 2 seconds to process that. No, I don't think so. I think 2 cryogenic condensers. I think that's right. This one goes in there. This one goes in there. This one outputs like this. And then rejoins over here. I still have enough room down here to come back this way if I want to. Alright, and then we need to reduce it from 20 down to 4 and then run it through a dissolver. So it's going to run through this. Oh man, this is a very poor shape for this. So we can set this up like this. That'll be okay. So 20, 17, 14, 11, 8, 5, 'We're all the way over here. You're totally facing the wrong way here. What we probably want to do to do one dissolver at the end. But we can do one at the beginning. So we can put one there. So it's 19, 16, 13, 10, 7, 4, 'Through the dissolver. One short here. And we can still use this for wow. What a production line. Wonder if we'll make a profit on this. We'll have to wait and see. We can still use this for our analyzer. Okay, let's unpause and see if it works. We gotta make sure these have the right thing set as the base.
A competitor has released a new product.
Shakebuster. What is that? Well, he's not using he's not doing any anxiety medication. Okay. That is correct. What about this? That's also correct. So this reduces anxiety. Okay. Whoops. There we go. All right. That's working. This thing is also going to reduce cold symptoms. All right, look at that. It reduces anxiety and soothes cold symptoms.
New ingredient discovered.
Combined.
New world event.
Combined value, 907. Raw material cost 36. Processing cost 389. Current profit 482. All right. I want to analyze is this what we're using as our base? It's been so long, I kind of forget. Antihistamine activates insomnia. Yeah. I want to keep analyzing that.
Product name required.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to analyze that. I'm going to analyze this. All right. Arthenex stress reliever, sore throat pain. Double effect. We're going to call this Arthenex Miracle Cure. Is that how you spell miracle? I think that's how you spell miracle. All right. Arthenex Miracle Cure. Look at that production line. Isn't that a thing of beauty? And now we're just going to... Okay, so research. We should spend those upgrade points on the ionizers. And, well, let's see. What have we upgraded? So far we've upgraded the dissolver. And that's it. Let's upgrade the ionizer twice. We still have 2 upgrade points left. Let's upgrade the dissolver again, I guess. And let's research research alternate delivery. I think we can do more than one thing at a time. And advanced construction techniques. Ingredients. Sure, we have 3 more ingredient points. So I'm kind of perfectly happy with that the way it is. Actually, this looks like a pretty good, let's see, what is this? Holmes acid reflux. Has good value and easy to make and no negative effects. Comes in at 20. Yeah, we just need to dissolve it once. Where's a good place for us to set up that line? We only have 1 spot left, actually. And we might want to do a slightly more advanced production line in that spot. We have a fair amount of space. Combats liver disease. Alleviate stomach ulcers. Let's take a look at that ingredient again. Can we get rid of this? If we send it through an ionizer at 14 to 19, it gets rid of it. If we send it through a dissolver at 3 to 4, probably not going to get rid of that. So I'm thinking this might just be a better drug to make anyway. So we're just gonna do a simple production line for that. Import it up here. Just need to run it through 1 dissolver. And then a couple of pill printers. It's
Product
cool.
name required.
This is acid reflux.
Analysis complete.
We'll call this Acid Buster. Okay, good to know.
Analysis complete.
$25.
Analysis
$10 million?
complete.
Maybe. It's pretty far away from soothe cold symptoms, but this is pretty close and causes breathing difficulties, so it mildly soothes cold symptoms. Okay. Let me go back. To this. See if we can find the second level information on that. Actually, I changed my mind. I want to analyze this. See if maybe dissolving this one more time is worth it. Three upgrade points. Sure, let's upgrade that twice. And we look at the company.
Analysis complete.
Oh, this is anti-seizure. It's a D. Current value 544.
Analysis complete.
Oh, it might be worth it dropping it one more.
Research complete. New ingredient discovered.
Interesting. Sure, go ahead and research that. And then we'll research those two and we'll call it. And then we'll just spend some time on upgrade points. What we're looking at. Cause anal leakage. Is that another word for diarrhea?
A competitor has released a new product.
Acid catcher. Well, he does like to compete with me, but he's not competing on the anxiety medication. I'll wager that with fairly fair confidence. Yeah, this might be worth dissolving it a couple more times. Especially since he's competing with me on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that.
New world event.
Jeez. Angenia? I don't even know what that is.
Product name required.
What do we call the last one? Acid Buster? Let's call this Stomach Soother. So our profit on that was 93. Our profit on this one is only 70. We'll see if we can beat that number. We might make more money on this without, well, let's see, we're getting $100 of value for the coldies, so probably we would not make more money off of it without the coldies. are we making two? Are we making another cold medicine? No. We are not. I'm just curious. What do you have to do to upgrade that? Oh, that's right. We're already making an antibiotic. Well, at this point, we're just gonna. We've used up all of our space, and I don't think I want to change any of our production lines. So we're just going to let the simulation run and see if we make enough money. Let's see. We've earned $2 million so far. 7 more years. We'll see if we make enough money. I wonder, does this count total revenue? Or profit? Six years remaining. If it counts total revenue, we've got a shot. If it counts profit, probably not. Alright. Pain Ease Plus actually is a loser. I think I'm going to pull that out of production. Where are we producing that? Is it over here? No. That's over here. Alright. Should probably spend these. Alright, let's look at our pain reliever. That is this one. Have we researched that? We have not. Let's research that.
Research complete. Technical finish into a box. Packed drugs in boxes will use less export sockets to store finished drugs in your factory more efficiently. Ooh. Interesting. I was not aware of that. If we had... Analysis complete. Analysis complete. New world event.
Wonder if we'd had that box packing technology.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
All right, so take a look at this product that we're making. So I'm currently here. I don't know, it'd be hard to beat this. Because if we go down, we're going to be right in the wheelhouse of dry mouth. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking we should just ditch this. Um, so let's see, we need to free up 2 spots somewhere in order to get another production run going using boxes. I'm not even sure how the boxes work. Lots more upgrade points here. We can't do this because I don't want to hire another explorer at this point. Let's go ahead and upgrade that some more. And multiple identical finished products. It must have 2 inputs. Let's take a look. Packer. Multiple identical finished products into a box which can then be exported. Process cost $8. Process time 1. So I don't get it. How does this work? Is there like a help function? Multiple identical finished products into a box which can then be exported. So if I pack multiple products, can I export just... Yeah, I totally don't understand how this works. So if I put one on this line, like that,
Invalid position.
oh, I see. So it's condensing. So if I had two separate lines of this, why is this not working? There we go. So if I had two separate lines of this next to each other, I could put a packer on them.
A competitor has released
Okay.
a new product.
I understand how that works now. Alright, so we finished rank 2. Let's see, what's the thing we're upgrading for, importing for the triangle? This. Wait, why am I been upgrading this? This is what I should be upgrading. Oh well. If I thought about that at the beginning...
New world event.
Asthma sufferers. Okay. I don't think we're making asthma medication. If I'd known about that at the beginning, I might have been able to do something with it. But at this point, I think I'm just going to let the simulation run and see what it is. So probably what I'll do is just fast forward this. I'll come back at the end, and you'll see whether or not I got the highest matter. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm not going to do any more building or creating until in this scenario. I'm just going to see how much money we actually earn by the end. All right, see you in a bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. Well, I realize, it's only 2022, but I've done the math. I'm not going to make it to 10 million. I'm going to finish around 8 point something. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this session here, call it good with a blue expert victory, and move on. So didn't quite get to the purple, but still, finishing around 8 million, certainly not too bad for my first ever scenario. So probably going to play through at least one more scenario on this in this series. So hopefully I'll see you back for that one. Until then, have a terrific day.